sometimes women or people attach their disappointments and their failed relationships or relationships that did not go the way that they wanted to. They attach it to God. Why did God do this to me? Why did God set me up for this? Why did God allow this? And because of that perspective, it creates a disconnect with God. And now there's less of a trust with God. There's less of a willingness to go to God, right? There's and that can lead to detaching themselves in other ways because now there just becomes more of a separation with them and God. It's almost like being mad at your parent and you just don't want to be around them anymore. You just don't want to talk to them. You don't want to hear from them. So you dodge them, you ignore them, you find other things to distract you, but you don't want to go to them. And that becomes a problem. That becomes very unhealthy and can create other problems going forward in your life. But I think also when it comes to disconnecting you spiritually, I think we have to understand that everything is connected in the sense that if you're not taking care of your body, right? If you're not feeling good, you're always tired or you're always depressed, it's really hard to walk in faith, to trust God, to do all these things, to think positively when you're feeling like crap from within. All right. And whether that be the things you're putting in your body, the food, the things that you're drinking, whether that be the content that you're consuming, whether that be, again, the relationships you expose yourself to. And I said relationships because I want to include that could be family, friends, you name it. There's a lot of people in your life that might be toxic that are having a very strong negative impact on you. And those things all can interfere. I'm not going to say they're completely going to take you away from God, but they can interfere without you even realizing it. Sometimes you're being so consumed by all this other negative stuff, you don't even realize you don't have time for God anymore. You don't even realize you're not praying like you used to. Like it can really throw things off. So you want to be mindful. It's not just being with the wrong man, it's also hanging around the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? And you got to take an inventory of the circles you're allowing yourself to be in. And again, the content, the food, everything that you're putting into your system, because all of it can contribute to throwing you off in that area. All right, so we got a few more to go. And I'm going to run through these a little quicker. So let's just get to it. So another price that a woman pays for being with the wrong man is many years of unhappiness and a lack of peace. All right. One of the things that you hear from a woman, whether it be she left a long-term relationship or even got a divorce. And again, I'm not here trying to glorify divorce. I'm hoping that people can work it out, but I understand the reality that many have gotten themselves in a situation that they don't belong in, right? But the point is, many, when they leave, they're finally like, I'm finally free. They feel like they have peace again. They feel like they have freedom again. They feel like they're finding themselves again. They feel a lot better. And again, please don't confuse that with marriage was the problem or relationships was the problem. No, being with the wrong person was the problem. All right? Because if they were with the right person, it would have gone a completely different way. And it isn't to say that two people who are together, who are right for each other, won't have some ups and downs, won't have some trying times, but there's a difference when you're with someone you want to work through things with versus the person you don't really like that. And you have less motivation to want to deal with all the things that will come at you naturally from being in a long-term relationship. But the bottom line that I'm trying to get at is so many women are living unhappy, empty lives because they know deep inside they're not where they belong and they're entertaining a man who's just not best for them. And I understand it's easier said than done. Like I was literally out the other day and a woman, she recognized me and she said, thank you so much. Your work is helping me. I'm here right now with my narcissistic boyfriend. And I'm like, okay, why are you still with me? If my work is helping you, so I think my work is helping her realize she needs to leave, and it's helping her keep her sanity, but she's still having that struggle to take that final step. And in that moment, I told her I understand. I just wanted to give her encouragement, like, I'm praying you're gonna do what you need to do, that you're going to find your way out of this. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. No matter how much information is given to some of you, there's still going to be struggle for some. I don't want that to continue. I want you to hear this and be motivated and find the strength you have within you to do what needs to be done. But I understand it's not always that simple. There's other factors at play that can cause people to take a little bit longer than they would like, right? But one way or another, you can't turn away from the fact that this is what needs to be done. All right. And you got to recognize that if you've been spending the last few years unhappy, that's a problem. Like, it's one thing to fight through an unhappy day, maybe an unhappy week, right? Maybe even, I don't really want to say a month, but maybe some people might make an argument for a month. I don't know about that. But the point is, it's one thing for a short, very short season of struggle. It's another thing for prolonged unhappiness, being miserable, struggling, and letting it deplete you and drain you and just take away your overall quality of life. That's just not worth it. And so hopefully, again, prayerfully, you don't find yourself in that situation. And if you are in that situation, you find the strength to do what needs to be done. Hey, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check this one out right here, and I'll see you there. Relationships are the key to a successful life. But there's 5 areas that we have to be mindful of when it comes to relationships. There's relationship with God, relationship with ourselves, relationship with family and friends,